Alright guys, I'm starting Outer Worlds completely blind. I like the music already. Let me go offline on Steam so that we don't get all these notifications. Okay, we got our controller. We're ready to go. I'm excited for this one. Wake up. Slate. There's our pilot back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day. Looks like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Yeah, let's go. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with a pilot instead of the auto-flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay. Stay. Oh. I like them a little crunchy. Gonna turn nice and golden brown if I get it just right? Or does it always catch on fire? It's smoldering. Alright, enough of this. I need to find Hornfels. Where's the launch codes? Alright, let's go. Go. Hey, it's you. Slate says you're blasting off in your ship today. Really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go in space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I'm going. Gonna try out my model ship? Sure. Alright. So, thrust is left stick. And up and down, left trigger, right trigger. Seems reasonable. Probably don't want to go into that geyser, right? Oh god. Alright. So there's no way to correct if you crash, so you gotta take it nice and slow. No pitch adjustment, just okay, not too bad. What happens when we fly into the water? I gotta find out. And off we go. Alright. I think we can fly this thing if we need to. Hello, hatchling. Guy has like 4 eyes. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open a bottle of good stuff. Alright. I hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Thanks. Worthy? I already forgot where the other guy was. They're actually blasting off in that thing? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is the space program and Micah's model rockets. Things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Inspiring. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Parthian history. Postcards from orbit. A whole bunch of astronaut stuff. Alright. Marl. Cal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be perfect. I wouldn't mind helping out the sports program, just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Held up for all the launches so far, it'll definitely be fine for yours probably. Thanks, Marl. Inspires confidence. Nice. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Where's the observatory? It's questions like that would make us worried about you going into space on your own, you know? Observatory is up the path, behind the waterfall. There are a couple signs marking the way, but really you just keep going up and hook a right when you get to the zero-G cave. Alright, sick. Observatory, there's a sign. Excellent. Tephra. Hello, astronaut. Wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Yeah. Sure, You'll hide with the radios and you use the signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins, okay. Alright, so they're playing music. Alright, well let's start going upstairs. I see you over there. Oh, the waterfall is loud. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Alright. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps you pass the time. And leaving the crater, guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water plant in Giant Deep, that's where I'd go. One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, there was just the two of us sitting around the campfire. Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back with you. Alright, Smile, alright. We gotta find the other person with the radio. Alright, so they're up the river, the path. Can only play for probably like 10 or 15 more minutes. Amber's coming home with the kids. Hide and seek frequency. Oh, this is wild. Beautiful. Alright, let's go. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Dawson said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling. Because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. Hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter is awesome. Touching it hurts so bad, like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? Alright, avoid the blue crystals. Oh, so the camera illuminates this stuff, I guess? Ghosts. Alright, put away. Take a picture of the geyser. What the heck? That looks awfully close. Alright, cool. East, know my ruins. South, Quantum Grove Crater. Scout launcher. Scout. That is super cool. Crash. So cool. Like a whole lot of nothing. I guess that's whatever. That's the ruins. There's a crater over there. Geyser Mountains. Young Bark Crater. Alright. The scout launcher is pretty dope. Fall damage? Uh-oh. We're gonna find out. Yes. You are dead. Good start. That's the end. Oh. Alright, good try. Alright, I guess we can skip all the conversations this time. Let's see what we get out of the hide and seek. If we can find the other one. Let's play. Alright. We know where the one guy is. I'm assuming that they're in the same spot. Super loud waterfall. Ah. I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Alright, sick. Jump quest? Maybe. Or just get down without dying. Alright, that shouldn't kill me, right? So I believe she said hang it right to go to the observatory. There it is. 0G cave. Let's go to the observatory first. Although the 0G cave does sound more fun. Wonder if I can swim. That looks like an observatory, if I ever saw one. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from left. Hornfels, that's the guy I'm looking for. Gosan, Slate, and Feldspar. Oh. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Everybody likes us. Great. It's the Translator Tools inaugural flight too. I'm excited. It's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? I'm just nervous. I'm not even the one going into space. I'm excited. Good, you've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new statue? Just here for launch codes. You got to see the statue before you go. Makes me wish we could see what a real-life Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. I got carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? The statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. There's the most detailed look of the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Artifacts have been found on almost every planet. We still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Classic. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adelrock. I think I saw that moon flying around out there. Coming soon. Please consider supporting generous visitors like you. Watch closely, these balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Adelrock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Now, the moon is very, very close. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Ah, the red giant. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star becomes a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If the star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Alright, let's see how close Amber is to home. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Oh yeah, saw that coming. Very trippy. I have to jump out of its field. Okay. Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabriel claims the rock exists in all possible states until it observed, whatever that means. Whatever's actually happening, both sides of this debate agree is extremely creepy. Okay, is the rock here now? Yes. And then I look away, and it's... That's a scary fish. The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Alright, so is this game just space exploration for fun? Nomai technology brought back from outer space by our astronauts has been a great boon to outer wild ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, this little scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. Yeah, we use that. That's pretty sweet. Fossils. Parts of a Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomian ancestors. It is not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our own solar system. Alright. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were they born in our solar system, or were they born among the stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. That gravity stone is probably useful information. Holy moly. You are here on Timberhearth. Oh man, am I gonna have to like launch to other planets and like intercept them in their orbits? The Hourglass Twins. They're rotating around each other and on the same orbit. That's cool. The Interloper. That looks... okay. I guess in an astronomical scale, it's not that close to hitting us. Although there is a non-zero chance that it hits any of these planets. I can see our moon. There's the giant steep. That's the one with the spooky monster in the ocean. Dark bramble, the anglerfish is from there. So we've explored the entire solar system, or at least these people have. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a translator tool. I confess I've been giddy all day thinking about it. Better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I don't know. I think I'm gonna wing it. Feldspar and the great Outer Wild Ventures tradition are you, I might have guessed. Well, see if you can put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Morse code. I don't know Morse code. Dash 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 dot dot dash dot. Can I use the... no. Kornfels observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that was true, was everything close together in the past, and how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Those are some good questions. I think the Big Bang Theory is the best we got. But I'm no astrophysicist. The hell? Okay, these are all of my memories. Yeah, that's normal, right? This thing just absorbed all of my consciousness. What? Oh, is that like a save point? So maybe if I die again, it'll bring me back there? I could just like jump off the cliff to find out, but... the zero gravity cave. Alright, we'll check out the zero gravity cave and then I gotta call it. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Go-san. Hey, Go-san. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Nah, I'm a natural. Seem to recall the first time you strapped on a jetpack, we had to come fish you out of the crater near the South Pole. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment set up in the zero-G cave in need of repairs. If you're looking for last minute zero G practice, head down the lift and into the cave, or don't. Alright, let's go. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Oh, are we going to the center of the planet so there's no gravity? That's kind of dope. I do have a flashlight. Alright. Zero G cave. Suit up. Right trigger thrusts. Alright, so we still have gravity. Alright. Hey. Outer Wilds Ventures. This man's drinking on the job. Hey, Tough. I see you to drop down. Give me the dirt. Not much happening. Tektite saw something crash outside the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Yeah, they went on a fire watch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me. Alright. Zero G cave. Not zero G, but it's low G. Oh, it tells me 0.3. Alright, now gravity's at 0. 0.1. This is the zero G cave. Got it. Not disorienting at all. Roll. Alright. Left bumper. Alright, so we gotta match the speed of this thing. Wait. Left bumper and right stick to roll. Alright. Oh, it'll match velocity for me. Now that is cool. Velocity matched. Very dark. There's one. I do have fuel. It's inside here. Yes. Alright. Mission complete. I need to quit out because my kids are home, but that was a lot of fun. See you guys for the next one.